wanna be better than I already am, to see clearer than I already see, to breathe deeper than
Check. We're not going to spend too much time fucking around today. We're getting straight into it. What's up, Blunt Poppy Supreme? Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday, baby. Happy Monday to anyone else out there in the stream watching. How are we? How are we feeling? Nice to see you guys. What's up? How the fuck is it already Monday? Where did the weekend go? I feel like the weekend didn't even start. But you know what I mean? That's life. Just flies by. What's up, Blunt Poppy Supreme? Welcome to the stream. Hello, how are you? Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I meant to hit that one. How are we? How is everybody doing, guys? Welcome. Fun-packed weekend for me. Did a lot of shit. Watched the Celtics lose, so that was pretty depressing. But I believe that it's not the end. And we are, 7-0 in games that we lost? 7-0 after losing a game. The Warriors are 6-0, so I mean it's going to be going back and forth. But the odds are in our favor because we won the first game. So if that just keeps going back and forth, then Game 7 is ours. So let's hope we show up. What's up, Blunt Poppy? About to take some dabs out of a rig or out of a pen? Talk to me, baby. Yeah, guys. So that's what I did. Also, at the end of last week, I forgot to mention to you guys, I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once. If you haven't heard the reviews about that, pretty great movie. I would suggest watching it before it leaves theaters. Highly suggest. But the main things on my mind right now, guys, are last night, Bella, I finally got her to watch Star Wars. She has never seen anything in its entirety. So yesterday, I convinced her to watch A New Hope. And it was a great time. And that's how we're starting. We're going to do A New Hope, then we're going to go into Rogue One, and then we're going to go to Empire Strikes Back. So those are the first three movies. And it was only my second time actually seeing A New Hope, and it's a lot better than I remember. It's a pretty quality movie, and I'm excited to do a full rewatch again. Yeah, my Puffco Peak. I don't even know what the fuck that is, brother. What the fuck is a Puffco Peak? Explain to me this dark magic that you speak of, Puffco Peak. Yo, Blunt, you a Star Wars fan? Google it. Bitch, you Google it. You said it. Imagine. Puffco Peak. Vaporizer. Yeah, I know someone who has that. And the bag. Have you ever heard of the bag? That's another one. I haven't caught up on the new ones, though. What do you mean the new ones? Like 7, 8, 9? I think you mentioned that before, which is kind of insane that you haven't seen 7, 8, 9, but you've seen the other ones, especially since your age. Yes, the volcano bag. That is exactly what I'm talking about, the volcano bag. Yeah. I have this basketball in my hands, guys, because I just wish, to be honest, that I was balling right now. Not that I don't wish I was here, because I love being here, but you know, with the game tonight, I believe in energy. And when I go to the court and I put in some work, I feel like it sends energy to the boys tonight to do the job, to take care of business. I watched all the old ones as a kid. Oh, so you're You're young, but have seen it originally. Interesting. I'm the other way around. First movie that I ever saw was Revenge of the Sith in theaters. And then when episodes 7, 8, 9 were coming out, like around 2015 or something, I did a full rewatch for the first time. So I was not familiar with the Star Wars really up to that point. So I'm super late to the party. Super, super late. Was super late. Now I'm not very much that late. I have never seen Clone Wars. I've seen few episodes. I've started a few times and I just never get over the hump, but I hear it's incredible. And I've seen all the other individual movies. I need to catch up on The Mandalorian. But other than that, as far as the Star Wars universe goes, I'm pretty caught up. I want to be better about being involved in the Star Wars universe, talking about it, knowing more about the characters and the storylines and what happens in the comics and stuff like that. I've been really enjoying getting back into it, especially with the Obi-Wan show and all these other new shows being announced. What's up, Podu? What's up, Armand? What's up, Southwestern Flying Italian Scaled Platypus? Yo, funny thing, guys. When I first started dating Bella, I thought she was Italian. Until I found out just a few days later that she's, in fact, Brazilian. But at first, I thought she was Italian. Fun fact for you. What's up, Podu? How you been, Podu? Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you again. Happy Monday. How have you been, Podu? Nice to see you in the chat. How have things been? What games have you been playing? Guys, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We've been dropping a ton of playthroughs on the channel for that. So make sure you check it out, okay? Because we're playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order for the first time right now. I'm watching Obi-Wan right now. I'm also doing a full watch through of the 9 saga movies, and it's Bella's first time. So I'm going through a lot of Star Wars experiences right now. So just expect for there to be a lot of Star Wars heavy content in the next few weeks. Things have been awful. Podu, that's not what I want to hear. So tell me, why? Why have they been awful? What's up, TBW, baby? Dubs. Watch the old ones first as well. My dad forced me. He was a huge Star Wars fan. That's how I'm going to be with my kids, though. Like, when my kids are growing up, they're watching all the Marvel movies from the first one all the way to everything. I mean, everything. All the shows, all the movies, everything. Everything. They have to. My grandma died last Tuesday. Podu, sending you so much love, man. That is horrible. And I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. But hopefully I can give you some positive energy and some love. And I know the community's here for you too. And you're not the only person in the community who has lost someone recently. So just know, if you need someone to talk to, there are people here that know what you're going through and can be here for you if you need it. So we're here for you, Podu. Rooting for you to get out of this tragic moment that you're in. I'm sorry to hear about that, brother. That stinks. That really stinks. What's up, TV? Don't they call the Warriors the Dubs? Yeah, they do. What's up, Marvel? Welcome to the stream, Marvel. How are you, brother? How's everything going with you, Marvel? How is life? How is things treating you? Hope you've been doing good. Welcome to the stream. Guys, lots of stuff coming. There is a big announcement that I wanted to give today, but I'm supposed to be having a meeting with the team before I do the announcement, so it keeps getting a little bit postponed. But some major changes coming to the channel, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Podu. We got you though. If you're ever in need of positive energy, you know that this is the place for you. I just lost the basketball. Now it's dribbling throughout my fucking kitchen. You're pretty good. That's good to hear. So Star Wars, guys, that's the plan. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We're watching Obi-Wan. We're doing the full watch through. I will be doing a lot of content just based off of Star Wars right now. And The Quarry is also coming to the channel. Put a 1 in the chat if you even heard of the game The Quarry. It just dropped Friday. It's another like teen horror decision-based game, similar to Until Dawn. It's basically like its predecessor, it feels like. Was the best experience of my life. Did the marathon with my dad from episode 1 to 6 when I first watched New Hope. Wow, that's a great memory. Hold on to that one forever. Let's go. They didn't even tell me until the funeral was over. Huh? Explain. Explain. I have been working on the YouTube channel and been packing. Nice, Marvel. Nice. Nice. Got to be honest, guys, I don't even remember the question that I asked and why you guys are putting ones in the chat. Jonathan, can you remind me? Welcome to the stream. Papa Chulo, ¿cómo estás? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. What was the question that I asked? Somebody remind me. Yo, Armand, did you see 7, 8, and 9 when they first came out? Let me know. The Quarry. Thank you. The Quarry is going to be an incredible game that I'm going to play tonight. I'm actually going to start it and start uploading to the channel this week. If you've been watching the Walking Dead series, it's essentially the same thing. So I'm going into the game. There's a storyline. As I'm playing, the game gives me decisions that might lead me into killing a character or saving someone. So there's a lot of consequences. And recently on the channel, that has been a hit. So that's what we're going to be doing. Eventually, I might play Detroit on the channel because that's another decision-based game. And what's really cool in Detroit, if you haven't heard about it, is the 3 main characters actually can be killed. So the difference in that and in The Walking Dead that we've been playing is characters like Clementine. Well, spoiler alert, if you watch season 1, Lee did die, but it wasn't really based on a decision that we made. It was the game was always going to kill Lee, and there was no way for us to avoid it. But in Detroit, if you've never heard of it, incredible game, decision making as well, and you can actually kill the main characters. And I remember when Bella started getting into gaming, it was one of the first games I suggested that she played, and she did, and she actually killed one of the main characters. So that's how I know. But I also played it too, but I don't think I killed any of the main guys. I don't think I did. But from what I know, in that game, you can kill all of them, even within like the first 20 minutes. But I'm excited to play it. I'm excited to play it. I thought Sam Raimi was in The Quarry. I have not seen any Quarry gameplay. I know all the content creators on YouTube have been doing it, but you know how I am, guys. I don't want any spoilers. Jonathan, you got your PS5? Tell the story. How the fuck did you get it? How did you get it? Because from what I'm hearing, I mean, I've had it for a little while. I got it on launch day. We've talked about it here on the channel a few times. But I hear that people are still having an incredibly hard time getting it. So shout out to you, bro, and enjoy it. There is a game that comes with the PlayStation 5. It's called Astro's Playroom. Play it. Actually play it. It'll be a great tutorial into the new updates on the controller and what makes the new PS5 DualSense controller better than any controller that has ever existed on the market. Guaranteed. So make sure you play Astro's Playroom. I'm driving, so can't tell you the story just yet. Fine. That's all right. But make sure you play Astro's Playroom if you haven't played it yet. It is the introduction to how amazing the controller is, and it's just going to set the standard for any game that you play after that. So give that a thorough test run. Trust. It's like a kid animated game, but it comes with it, and it's quality. Just once, don't rate it and watch it. And I do Star Wars Marathon, only 1 to 6, sometimes some Clone Wars. Yeah, I thought about doing maybe a little audio only podcast with Bella after each one of these episodes because there's so much to talk about, and it's only been my second time watching it. Like I said, I missed the original run through of Star Wars, had to catch up before episode 7 came out. And even from then, which was only like 5 or 6 years ago, to now, I feel huge differences in my experience from watching A New Hope then till now. And it's much, much, much better than I remember. And I'm so excited that we're going to watch Rogue One next instead of Empire Strikes Back. So instead of going to episode 5, we're going to go to a movie that came out way later, but basically sets the scene for New Hope. It has me thinking that maybe we should have done that first, but based on the website that I got this list from, they said that you should do it in the reverse order. That way you have the context of what the Death Star can do and all those things before you play Rogue One or watch A New Hope. I'm going to be in Texas on June 28th, but I will not have a PC for a few months. Oh, baby, that stinks. Why not? Just take it with you. Just take it with you. Speaking of Texas, I need to go to Texas very soon. Very soon. Blun, how was your experience with Detroit? You went wild? It's a really good game. And playing The Walking Dead, thinking about Detroit, thinking about The Quarry, Until Dawn, which I enjoyed, has me really thinking that decision-based games are something that we're going to do a lot more here, and maybe even funnel focus into. That whenever those games appear or we find out about them, or if I do my research, we can find a game like that to really stick to. Because I think there's just so much potential content. And the fact that so many different people can play the same game and come out with a different experience is just special. It's just special. And it makes every content creator's playthrough unique and different than everyone else's, which is nice. I'm flying out there, then coming back to get my stuff. Ship it there. I've had to ship a lot of my shit when I was first moving to Atlanta and then coming back. Because moving sucks, man. I mean, I think we can all agree, guys, for anyone that's moved, that moving is like a top 5 worst thing that you can do with your day. Moving is horrible. When you show your kids all the Marvel movies, are you starting with Blade, X-Men, or Spider-Man and going forth? That is actually a fantastic question, Podu. Thank you very much for posing that question. Oh my god, that is crazy. I don't know. Wow. That's actually a fantastic question. Part of me says start with Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, because that's what I grew up first making me fall in love, but that's not MCU, so that wouldn't make sense to the question. You are saying Marvel, but I think if I'm going to show my kid Marvel movies, I'm going to start with the MCU to not make it confusing, so that once we start down that path, it's building and building and building. If I do Sam Raimi, then hop into MCU, they're going to be like, where's Spider-Man? It doesn't make any sense. So I think I'll do that way. But listen, I have a whole plan for one day when I have kids and how I'm going to lead them into Marvel stuff. And I think I'm going to go through animation first. Like go through the early maybe X-Men TV show, Spider-Man show, animated, Sonic. That's another good one. And eventually get into the live action movies and shows. It's a great question, Podu. Thank you for asking it. Detroit was an amazing game. Loved every second of it. Probably one of my favorite games. Yeah, it's got to be up there. I don't know how many people here have played The Last of Us, but we've talked about playing it again for my first time on the channel. I have played it privately before, but the HBO show is coming out next year, and The Last of Us, the first one, the remaster, was just announced. So we're definitely going to be playing that leading into the HBO show next year. And I was just watching Dr. Disrespect playing it because he was actually just playing it on his YouTube channel here. And it's an incredible game, guys. But I know it's not many people agree with this opinion, but I still think Part 2 is better. And I think Part 2 and Part 1 should be in the top 5, top 10 guaranteed greatest single-player games of all time. But I would put Part 2 over Part 1. I know it's an uncommon opinion, but I thought The Last of Us Part 2 was incredible. I mean, that game had me living in its trauma for months. I could not wake up without thinking about that game. Every day, I was just thinking about it. And I feel like that's a sign of a good game, man. The way that it imprints on you and leaves the memories and the decisions that you made just stuck in your head. It's just too good. Oh, the 80s Spider-Man show was the bomb. It is. That's what I was thinking about in my head when I mentioned it out loud. Should we do a top 5 all-time games list? I feel like maybe that's a ranking that we owe the community. I mean, I think Last of Us Part 2 is a top 5 game of all time. I think God of War 2018 is a top 5 game of all time. I think Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I have 2 slots left. I'm trying to think if there's nothing current that I would put up there. I mean, What Remains of Edith Finch, I think I'll put up there as my 4th, which is crazy. I'm going to get a lot of hate for that one. And then 5th, I mean, I don't know, maybe Halo 3. That's my top 5. Part 1 was really good, but part 1 really introduced me to really good story games, and it has a bit more of that nostalgic feeling. Well, here's the thing. I was late to part 1, so I'm not a part of that community that experienced the first Last of Us together and that feeling of a zombie game and the daughter dying in the first minutes. It's just, of course, at that time, groundbreaking. But coming later on down the line, still fantastic. And mind you, I played Last of Us, the first one, and part 2, like within 6 months of each other before the second one came out. So I got that like fluid experience from 1 into 2. And Atlas, are you high right now? This is what I joined to. What makes you say that? Because I'm saying that Last of Us Part 2 is the best game of all time, and you are in denial in your mind that it is? Please explain your thoughts. What's up, Oni Tony? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Rusty? Welcome to the stream. Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid is a great franchise. I didn't play the most recent one. What was the most recent one called? You know what game they should make? Again, Splinter Cell. They should just, I mean, it doesn't have to be Splinter Cell. Oh, the Phantom one? Yeah, I didn't play the Phantom one. I heard Phantom Pain was incredible, though. Unfortunately, that wasn't a game that I gave a shot. I might give it a shot on my private time, but to do it on stream now, like what, 2 years late, might be too late on that one. God of War 2018 is a great one, yeah. And I grew up playing the original God of Wars, so you know that's a lot of nostalgia for me too. Before going into my thoughts of that game, I had a lot to hold the bar to playing that game when I was so young. All of them. Part 2 at number 1. I don't even have it in my top 5 story games. It's 6th. Oni, oh, okay, so you like Part 2 then? Wow, I'm surprised. I thought you were going to start coming for me, Oni, because most people hate Last of Us Part 2, and most people like think it's horrible. Like, it has a lot of hate. And especially people criticize the end of the game and how it ended, and I think that's stupid. I think those people are just dumb, to be honest. They just don't know quality games. What are you looking for in a gaming? What are you looking for in a gaming experience? For the most part, if you're playing some type of story game, you're looking for quality story. You're looking to be immersed. You're looking for a vast world that has a lot of that just sucks you in, that feels alive. The environment, I mean, Last of Us Part 2 did that better than most games ever had. Breath of the Wild would be up there as well, but as far as environment and landscape and feeling the world in every little map that you're playing in, Last of Us Part 2 did that better than most games. Days Gone was also amazing, but they wanted to have the Last of Us vibes, but the story and gameplay is still top tier. I heard Days Gone was really good, but that's the other thing. Now Days Gone is kind of playing in that realm of not copycat, but we know the inspiration it's playing on, especially how recently Days Gone came after. So I don't know. And I heard Days Gone had a lot of criticism on the gameplay as well. Peru versus Australia, Miggy Migs, is that happening right now for the World Cup? World Cup qualifier? Who's in right now? Have they put out the list for who's in the World Cup yet? I don't like it, but the way the story is, I love. But the gameplay for me is meh. Really, I would disagree with you again. I enjoy the Last of Us gameplay. I like it. I like the looting. I like how crucial looting is in that game, no matter the difficulty that you're playing in. Even if you're playing at beginner mode, you're like struggling to find bullets, and I love that immersion. I love that immersion. Okay, Oni, give me your top 5 then. What's your top 5? Atlas, I know you read comics, so I need you to know this. Out of Toby's Spider-Man, Andrew's Spider-Man, and Tom's, who is the closest to comics and who is the least from comics? Oh, wow, that's a good question. Well, it depends on what comic run you're talking about, because there's a lot of different versions of Spidey, but of Peter. But the similarities are that he's, I would say, it's a good question. I mean, I think Tom is probably the most accurate as far as age, maturity, looks, quirkiness, but intelligence as well, I would say the closest is probably Tom. The problem with Andrew and Toby is that they couldn't do both. They couldn't give the same to both characters, because when you're playing Spider-Man, you have to play two characters. You have to play Peter and Spidey, and I feel like Tom did the best at balancing both of those, for sure. For sure, I'll hold that forever. Although I love Toby. I mean, the nostalgia is just ridiculous with Toby. But I think Tom Holland's better. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima. Somebody added me on Twitter today. I think Mo did. About playing Ghost of Tsushima here on the channel. We'll see. We'll see. That's a long game. From what I know, that game is like 30 hours plus. And I always get very nervous playing really, really long games on the channel. Because it's just, I dedicate so much time to playing it. And if not many people are like about it, then I just spent like a month making content for not many people that are curious. So it's tough. It's tough picking long games. Atlas, I will have to go, but I wanted to say bye. I may be back. Donut, have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Go Celtics. Question, you opposed to playing some ancient-ass games? No, I'm not. As long as they're ported in a way that I'm able to play them on PC. Also, PlayStation, I'm pretty sure, is coming out with, or at least they're introducing to PlayStation Plus. Part of the membership is being able to play like PS2 and PS3 games now. I don't know if that's happening right now, but I know it's coming within the next year. So that might be an opportunity to go back and play some bangers. Some bangers. Andrew was more of a older and more modern time teen, I think. Which isn't what most people like, but he is an amazing... I agree. And I feel like they had to do that. Especially... Wait, I think Toby did way better with being a nerd, and I think Andrew is closest with The Amazing Spider-Man. The swing style, Gwen dying, Captain Stacy dying, and the others. Yeah, well, I don't know that comic. I don't know which one you're speaking of specifically, but if you're talking about Gwen Stacy, then of course. The other two don't have Gwen. I mean, they do, but she's insignificant. So, I mean, that's just not even fair. But as far as character, not the story and what else is happening. No, that's what I think. I always wondered what you thought about Shadow of Colossus. I hear Shadow of Colossus is a beautiful game, but I hear the gameplay isn't as intriguing, that it can drag quite a bit. Though that is what I heard. But I heard that the game looks gorgeous and that the story is pretty good too. Have you played it, Migs? There's been a few games around that time period too that are also classics that people have been wanting me to play. I have to, maybe we should put together some type of list. They just wanted to connect with the youth, with a bit more cooler Pete and a younger Spider-Man compared to Toby. Yeah, and I think the generation that was growing up at the time that The Amazing Spider-Man came out, if there were to be a teenager that was Peter Parker and was Spider-Man, it would have looked like somebody. It would have looked like somebody that looks like Andrew Garfield. So it only makes sense. The people that grew up watching the Tobey Maguire, he was the nerd that you would have recognized growing up. Andrew, for our generation, the generation that was growing up around the time of The Amazing Spider-Man, what does our nerd look like? Much more like that. The hipster, the glasses, the flannel, the skater bro with the fucking, he's a cameraman too. Like it's, and then Tom Holland, same thing. More representative of the type of nerd kid who might have a secret identity in this generation's culture, right? You're correct, but it comes with context. It's a small game, felt very indie, and it changed the game for games. That's true. That's another thing that maybe we should look at is what are the top games of all time that changed the scene? what games when they came out influenced the industry so much that it changed everything, or changed that next decade of games possibly. So that's actually something that I should research. That's a pretty good question. What games changed gaming? And I wonder if anyone's put a list of those together. I mean, let's think of some at the top of our head before I look. I'm not going to look. Franchises, we know. As far as specific games, I mean, maybe MW2, GTA, COD. Which ones specifically? I'm not sure. But we know the COD franchise, GTA franchise was huge. Mario, absolutely, of course. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider's a big one, right? I mean, I might be out of pocket on that one, but I feel like Tomb Raider might have influenced a lot of like Uncharted and even certain mechanics in games like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order that I've been playing, stuff like that. Zelda 2 is a big one, especially with puzzles. That's a good one. I should do some more research on that. I'm kind of speaking out of my ass right now, but oh, it is, John. It's deep to your heart? Why? Like, what? Oh, I also hear that Shadow of Colossus has an amazing soundtrack. That is another thing that I've heard too, and I think I've listened to it. I've listened to it before. I listened to a lot of game soundtracks before I've even actually played the games. Pokemon. That's a big one. That's a big one. Good one. Pokemon, Mario, GTA, COD, Tomb Raider, even like the older James Bond games. Halo, of course. I mean, the first Halo was a game changer. Mario Kart, that's like a generational game too. Super Smash, that's like a generational game too. That like changed the industry. I mean, they're still making Super Smash games. They're still making superhero fight up, like what do you call it? Superhero mashup fighting games, whatever you want to call it. Here, let me propose a question to the chat. This might actually be a good question. Speaking on Super Smash, what is the best fighting game in your opinion? I mean, you can go to Mortal Kombat, you can go to Street Fighter, you can go to in Injustice, right? That's what's called Injustice. You can go Marvel vs. Capcom, I think it was called Tekken, Super Smash. I mean, there's so many. And they're coming out with a new one right now, right? Where you can play as like just ridiculous characters. I don't know what it's called. It's coming out really, really soon. New fighting character game. You can fight as like Stu from Jimmy Neutron and stuff. What is it called? Oh god, that's gonna piss me off. New fighting game. New fighting game? I don't know how else to search that up. Multiverses? Is that what it is? Yeah, Multiverses. You can do Shaggy. You can fight as Batman. I don't think they've dropped a date for it specifically, but it's coming out in 2022. Look at this. I'm going to show you guys this for those of you that haven't seen it. This is actually kind of ridiculous. Look at this shit right here. So you can be, I mean, from right here, who can we point out? Shaggy, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Bugs Bunny, oh, that's embarrassing. Dude, I can't remember their names. Guys, come on. I'm so embarrassed. What's his freaking name? The Cat and the Mouse, guys. The Cat and the Mouse, man. He has a little freaking home in the wall. He's got a little door. He chases him around all day. They just came out with a live action version of it. The Cat and the Mouse, imagine. I don't remember this guy's name, but he's from that show. I forget what it's called. Who else? Yo, I dead ass want to say like Lilo and Stitch. Tom and Jerry. Thank you. Imagine calling them Lilo and Stitch. So this looks pretty cool. I don't know how great the mechanics will be, but the character list is cool, and people seem to be pretty excited about it. So what do you think? What do we think? What's the best fighting game? Mortal Kombat? Tekken? Yeah, this might be a first day for me. This might be a first day. Yo, Jonathan, have a wonderful rest of your Monday, bro. Thank you for stopping by. Much, much love. Appreciate you, baby. Have a good one. Drive safe. What's up, Leggy Ledge? Welcome to the stream, Papi Chulo. On the way back to the shop. She clocking out. Yo, Celtics. Ledge. Celtics tonight. We need all of our energy. Spirit bomb that shit, okay? Okay, Oni, Tony, Honi, Moni, Roni. Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, Titanfall 2. No. Take that out. Take out Titanfall, please. Titanfall doesn't exist without Halo, so take out Titanfall. Take out Titanfall. I'm not gonna Halo Reach. Come on, bro. Detroit Become Gunman. Become Human. I like that list other than Titanfall and Halo Reach. I think you're a little confused on that one. I think, yeah, you're a little confused. You're a little confused. Tekken was the most smoothest fighting techniques in games. MK to this day feels very boxy or computer-like controls. It's all precise button pressing, not just mashing buttons. I like that take. I like that take. That's a good take. It's a good take. No. You're capping, bro. Don't knock a game till you try it, but Titanfall doesn't exist without Halo. It's just a Halo recopy. It's a Halo reskin. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Pool looks good. It's coming together, Ledge. It's coming together, bro. Finishing touches. They found a leak in it. Gotta fix it. Come on. Give me your full explanation. Oh, they're going to penalties? GG. Just a small thing, guys. On days that we do live streams, like on Monday, for right now, until we can do this other thing that I'm working on doing, there will not be uploads. So anytime that we're live that same day, there will not be uploads. You'll have to wait until the days that I'm not live, which will be tomorrow, as a heads up. They play entirely differently. Are you guys gonna make me play Titanfall 2 just to tell you that it's not a good game? I mean, I'm hating. Maybe it's a good game. But I don't know. Titanfall 2 just tastes bad in my mouth. You guys try to shove it down my throat so bad that I just never want to play it now. I just never want to play it. How has Fallen Order been? It's been incredible. It's been incredible. I've been enjoying it a lot. I am getting like a little bit of screen tear, like just these weird lag moments that are very weird. But other than that, phenomenal. The gameplay is really good. The gameplay is really, really good. Addicting, fun, not overcomplicated. I love using the Force. All the gameplay elements are just really, really fun. I'm waiting for the story to really give me the juice, the meat. But I know that that's hopefully coming. Because one, it's a Star Wars game, and two, because it's been really good up to this point. But it being an EA game, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get from this game by the end of it. But I'm hoping it's great, because so far I am having a great time. No, Ledge, it's still happening to me, bro. It's still happening to me. It's not as bad as my first playthrough, but it's still happening. Not as often. Like when I load into new parts of the map, the rendering is weird and it can take a while and it kind of lags sometimes. So there's some stuff like that. For Halo 1, Halo levels are about the same with how you beat the levels, but in TF2, they're... Okay. Who is playing what, Brazzy? Oh, he's watching Peru versus. You said it earlier. Peru versus. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to say it again. I can't. Scroll up that much. I enjoyed the beta of TF2, but deleted it after a few weeks. Why, Armand? Why? Peru versus Australia. Well, get a better PC, nerd. I will be accepting $100 donations right now from everybody that's here so that I can get a new PC according to Legends demands. It's a great PC, bro. I lowered down the distance render actually for Fallen Order to see if maybe that would help, but nope. But it's still good. I would say 89% of the time it's a clean, smooth experience. Just got boring. Gotta watch. Well, guys, I hope you've been enjoying the solo just chatting streams. I know they're not maybe the long, very long, drawn out streams that we used to do. Not that they were drawn out, but we used to spend more time on the live streams. And I think the goal has just been to be really efficient, that we can be on here and just be on here for an hour or two and make some quality content rather than having to be on for 8 to 10 hours. So I hope it funnels in the quality so that we just have this 1 hour of awesome conversation and content. So I hope you guys are enjoying Mondays, because I definitely am. Just chatting goated, bro. It's like an interactive podcast. That might be the best analogy I've heard so far. Was fun, but wasn't groundbreaking. That's what I'm saying. You can't put a game in top 5 of all time when most of what it's built on is based off of what another game was able to achieve. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying Battlefield is in your top 5 and you're not mentioning COD. It's like, are you smoking hash? What are you doing? I don't want to shit on it, Oni. I think one day I will give Titanfall 2 a genuine try. I will. But when the time is right. Whew. That was a real yawn. Some exciting opportunities have been coming my way, guys, for Atlas and doing some other content for some other brands. So be looking out for that too. Very exciting stuff coming through. 24-hour stream is in the works. I have not decided on a day yet. We have not scheduled it yet. There's just a lot going on this summer, and just trying to find the right time and make sure that everybody feels like they have enough time to make sure they can be here, and that the schedule is going to be fun. So that's coming very soon once we drop that day, and I'm going to make sure I give you guys plenty of time to, I don't know if you want to take off work or if you want to just, make sure that that day is not as busy as others to hang out. That'll be coming out soon. I'm going to give it a try one day. I've been trying to capitalize on analogies lately. I love them. Yes. And I'm surprised you haven't loved them sooner. Especially your dad being a preacher. Most of his speaking skills come from using analogies. Which, that's... Most quality public speakers do a good job of using analogies. Just makes it simpler for people to understand. Even the most basic mind can pick up on big ideas when using analogies. So it's a cheat code. Huge cheat code. Halo is played slow, and it's not fast paced like TF2 is. Plus, the original TF was what caused Call of Duty to start having advanced movement, and started having advanced movement, which was one of the worst decisions that they've ever made. So Titanfall's influence on the industry is nowhere even compared to what Halo has done, because Titanfall's influence created one of the worst Call of Duty games of all time. So Oni, I'm here for you, and I love that you love the game. But if you want to keep trying to make this case, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Talk about influence. Talk about influence. You know, not to like cross first at bat and missed. Oof. Oof. Exactly, Ledge. Exactly. I've always loved them, just trying to increase the quality of them. The funny thing is that I talked to Bella about that recently, talking about analogies, and I would say the best way to come up with quality analogies is to know the audience that you're talking to. So, for example, in nerd culture, pop culture, and the arena that we're in, using TV show, movie, game references and analogies would probably be the most efficient way of having a conversation with somebody. You know, pulling an analogy about, you know, this fucking construction worker, or, you know, this, I don't know, something that doesn't apply to the audience that you're speaking to. So that, in my mind, is another cheat code on using analogies in conversation for sure. Peru, 1 goal in. Let's go, Peru. Vamos, Peru. What are the stakes, Migs? If they win, do they qualify, or is it just like still early in qualifications? That's because COD didn't do it right. The best game ever is Cyberpunk 2077. Goated game. Can't argue. Best ever. Keck W. Okay, Blunt. Chat, for those of you who don't know, Blunt Poppy Supreme, if you don't mind me telling them your story, built his PC entirely for one purpose, and that was to play Cyberpunk 2077. And guess what? His experience was horrible. How tragic is that? How tragic is that? This dude played the game for like 1 day, just like I did. By the way, I heard it's actually phenomenal. Not phenomenal, but I heard that it's great now. They've made a lot of changes. So maybe that's worth going back to for you, Blunt. For me, I think I flipped the page a long time ago. I didn't even get past 6 hours, and that's saying something massive. One, he committed that strongly, and two, he only lasted 6 hours. Blunt is not a 6 hour gamer. For those of you who don't know, Blunt Poppy fucking Supreme. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the shit out of me. Brazzy with 6 months in a row. Boom. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Brazzy. Fucking go. Let's go. It was just as broken on PC, and I got 30 frames. Swimming in an ocean of pee. Why are you peeing your pants? Is it tied 2-2 now? Oh my god, do I need to turn on this game now? Excuse me. Guys, I put in the chat. Let's see how many people are actually interested, man. You know, just trying to put together a Rocket League community day, maybe. How many people? We have 14 votes. 57% said yes. So, according to calculations, how many yeses is that, guys? If we have 14 votes and 57% were yes, how many people said yes? What do we think? Somebody do some quick math. 9? 8? Top of your head, guys. Oh, true, bro. Penalty kicks in soccer is... What could you equate penalties kicks in soccer to in a competitive setting? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I think penalty kicks in soccer might be the most high stakes moment of competition in competitive sports. That's my take. That's my take. What else? Game 7 NBA final? No. Overtime? No. There's too much time on the clock. In penalty kicks, it's just one kick. Can throw away your season. One kick. One kick. That's like if in the NBA it went to overtime, and instead of playing out a full game or another 5 minutes, you do free throws. And best free throws out of 5 for each team. Did we just come up with the next overtime setting for the NBA Finals? I think we did. I think it's better. Now, I don't know, to be honest, guys. Is penalty kicks fair? That's like the other question, though. Like, as much as it's the highest level of competition to do penalty kicks, it might be the most unfair competitive, whatever you want to call it. Hate penalties, shootouts, and football. Too much damn stress. After the 5th round, the sudden death, it's just ridiculous. Playoff hockey OT is incredible, but I'm talking about the stakes. There's no moment higher in competition than penalty kicks. Playoff hockey is incredible. OT is incredible, but it's, 5 minutes, 10 minutes? There's time. Penalty kicks, you just line up and kick it and just fucking pray to the gods, man, that you kicked the ball well today. Atlas, look up North Korea basketball rules. They're different. No thanks. But I know that there's different basketball rules everywhere, like in different leagues across the world, even from college to professional. In a lot of sports, the rules are so different. I think the one foot needing to be in bounds in college football versus 2 feet in the NFL is the stupidest thing that college regulators could do. How are you going to teach a generation of football players that they only need to have 1 foot in to count it as a catch, but then when you go to professionals, you need 2 feet? I don't understand any rules that work like that in any sport. How is it not just the same system, like the metric system? How can we just, how do we not just have rules that apply to, even playing it at a preteen age? It's like setting up people for failure. It makes no sense. Atlas, if you miss a free throw in North Korea during the last 5 minutes, they kill you. Holy shit, that's crazy. Execution? Okay, guys. We'll stay here until Miggy Miggs tells us who wins this game of soccer. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, The Walking Dead. Make sure you're liking the videos, guys. We're dropping a lot of uploaded content. I hope it's making you happy. I hope that you're really seeing that the content is flowing from this channel right now. Please make sure to check it out. Leave the like button, or else you're just telling me that I should stop do this and that you don't like it, which puts a lot of doubt in my mind, and then I don't know what to do. So if it is what you like and it is what you want, just watch the video and hit the like button. That's it. Period. End of story. It comes down to a player's confidence to get in that goal and a goalkeeper to stop that, to show why they're one of the most important players in the team. Oh my God. 4-4. Oh God. Oh God. All right. It's up to you to tell us what happens. Chat, do we have any other questions, comments, concerns before we end the stream? I believe we have over 30 members now because of Blunt and Armand's ridiculous support to the community and giving back and allowing people to have the opportunity to have badges and custom emojis, member only video. So shout out to all the members, and specifically to Armand and Blunt for just carrying the community on its back like it's nothing. Yeah, we are currently at 30 members. That is by far the highest that we've ever had. And actually, now that we hit 30, we might be eligible for another emoji. But the thing is, if we drop under 30, it's going to take it away from us. Let me see. I need 10 more to add another emoji? Stop bullshitting me. As you gain more members, you can upload and share even more emoji. 11 emoji. 10 more members needed. Wow, so it goes from 20 to 40 before you get the next one. Yeah, okay, so... No. At 30 members, I should get my 10th emoji. The fuck you smoking, bro? Oh, no, I can. I can, guys. Chat, because we hit 30 members, we get another emoji. Oh, shit, I'm going to have to hit up Lexi. I think the next emoji that we do should be a laughing one. Before we head out, guys, give me some thoughts on what you think the 30th emoji should be. What kind of reaction? What kind of, what should it be about? What is it? What's the emoji? Give me your thoughts and opinions. What's up, fam? Hey, yo, fam, driving home from work now. Let's go, baby. Drive safe. Don't crash. Next person you see, tell them to follow Visit Atlas on every platform, and tell them if they don't that they will die a horrible death. That the boogie monster will be coming in their sleep tonight to destroy them. Watching the World Cup in the sidelines. Stop it. They just lost? No. Did that just kick you out? Megs, did that just kick you out of the World Cup? Stop it. Stop it. You agree though, right? Yeah, I think the laughing one would be the best. I think that's like the most reoccurring emotion that we feel here during the streams. Not that I'm the most hilarious, but we have funny conversations. So I feel like it might be the most appropriate and the one that we might put to the most use other than the rocket. Laughing or like a cap emoji? Okay. That was the only shot. Done. Oh, you're in pain. Oh, you're in pain, Migs. Oh, man. Have some takis and go under a blanket and cry for the rest of the night. Fuck. Yo, tell your Australian friend that he needs to subscribe, become a member, and follow Visit Atlas on all platforms, okay? Tell him right now. Tell them right now. We don't have a lurking emoji. Actually, we do now. We kind of, Atlas High has now 2 meanings, at least in my head. If you guys haven't caught on to that yet, then maybe we can make it more official, or we'll come up with our new one. But the Atlas High is the lurking one. Yeah. Like you're kind of just sitting back like I'm just here for fun. I'm not here to interact. I think that's the best one. Thank you, Armand. Only once in the last World Cup, that is the squad to do it, I guess. Oh, man, that hurts. Oh, now you gotta wait 4 more years. Rest in peace. Okay, guys, that is the end of Near Talk. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Shout out to Miggy Migs. I'm sorry that your heart has been absolutely crushed and you are under deep, immense torment. But we are here for you and we love you. Chat, thank you very much for stopping by today. Sending love to Podu, who lost their grandmother this past weekend. Sending you so much love and energy and support if you need it. We are here. That goes to Marvel as well, who has recently been dealing with something similar. So the both of you, we're here for you. Loving on you. Whatever you need, we're here. Yo, shout out to everyone that came through the stream today, guys. All of the members. I don't think we had anybody in the stream today who wasn't a member. Actually, no, there was 2 people. So just ridiculous support. Oni, Armand, Rusty, Jonathan, Podu, Donut, Miggy Mig, Stream Elements, let's go. Fucking Blunt Poppy Supreme, Oni Tony Honey Moni, Ledge, Brazi with the fucking, what was it, 6 months? 6 months in a row? 6 months in a row. Let's go. And I think that's it. And all my lurkers out there, if you're watching and you're afraid of typing in the chat, please consider doing it one day. It just makes me happy to be able to see your name, say hello, and remember you for the next time. So please chat. But if you feel like lurking for the rest of your life and for all eternity, just know that I love you and that I'm here to give you the best content that I possibly can, no matter if you say hi or never speak to me ever in your life and you just hide in the shadows. Just know that I appreciate you ultimately, no matter what. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Holy fucking Miggy Migs with the $25 bomb. Celtics, let's go. Game 5 tonight. Listen. The only way that Golden State has a chance if his Curry turns into a god. He might continue to. But we have two gods on our team too. And as long as they wake the fuck up. Here right now, that's why I'm gonna fucking enjoy it. And as long as they wake the fuck up, this series is not over. We are 7-0 after losing a game. 8-0 after tonight. Thank you guys very much. I love you. I love you. I love you. 3 gods. Yeah, I mean, we got defensive player of the year. I wouldn't call him a god. I might give Robert Williams the god more, but he's hurt, so we're not going to be getting a full god. But we might be getting a demigod tonight, hopefully, because that's what we need. We need blocks. We need aggression. We need to come out hungry and ready to just take it back to Boston and close this shit out and become world champs. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I love you so much. Make sure you're checking out all the channel content, Walking Dead, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Instagram. We started talking about Obi-Wan. We'll be doing that a lot more on our Instagram and maybe for just members talking about Obi-Wan, the TV show. So make sure you guys go watch it. I love you very much. Bye. See you later.